York commercial vinyl. And it's the one I featured in my recent video about flipping every other sheet. Now it comes to happen that the finest of wall coverings are susceptible to peculiar, I would call them liabilities or injuries, so to speak. Let's go to one. Every wallpaper hanger has to carry the wallpaper to the wall in a fashion that is conducive to hanging it quickly. And so he folds it, or she folds it, on his or her arms in such a way as to lay the top first and quickly, and then unfolds it as it's being applied to the wall or the ceiling. And then those folds, and they are due to the folds, create wrinkles in the pattern on the product. In the middle of your screen, you're seeing the last fold of the wallpaper. And so it's about 25 inches. So the wallpaper was folded at the bottom, from the bottom right up to here, about 25 inches. And you know how your wall covering says, do not crease it? The cheapest wallpaper, you can crease it, nothing's gonna happen. For the most part, on the cheapest wallpaper, like vinyl that doesn't have, that's thin vinyl, you can get away. I've seen it myself. The creases come out. But on this fireproof wall covering, this really thick stuff, it's like your coffee cup lid. You know what happens when you bend it? First of all, you can't get it straight again, right? And what happens if you bend a black coffee lid? What happens to the color? It turns white, right? Or gets stressed and discolors. Well, that's because the point at the bend, the molecular structure of the area where it's bent heats up quickly. And it causes what essentially becomes, at least microscopically, a heat up. That's from being heated up. So think about your coffee lid now. Bend the coffee lid. If you feel the crease of the coffee lid, you'll feel heat. It's because you're speeding up the molecules at the point of bending. Same thing here. Okay, the same thing. You see the line going across right here, here, here. It's clearly a demarcation of a bending point. It's where it was heated up. So the heat up caused a wrinkle in the product. How do we get this out? Well, if heat disfigured it, the only thing that's going to get it out is heat. Let me show you. Concentrate right here. Can't see them anymore, can you? Let's go to our last one. See that? Well, that's a pretty bad one. Take a good look. Look at that. You know when you're unfolding your wall covering and you get that point that forms when you're trying to unfold wide product? Watch this. It's all gone. Let's take a look at one of those folds that becomes a point, right? You try to open your material diligently, you're being careful, and then all of a sudden, what happens? Your wallpaper folds like this, right? And then you get that point up here, right? Same thing here. Let's take a look at this as I get rid of this. So just keep your eyes on this fold. Let me show you what happens to the wall covering. I'm going to do it on a sample piece so that you can figure that this is probably something that you've done in the past yourself, although maybe you didn't know, all right? Remember, we're talking about vinyl wall covering, especially commercial grade. This happens a lot with commercial grade wallpaper, but I'm in a residence. A lot of commercial grade wallpaper, guess what? It's being used for houses. People are using commercial grade wallpaper in their homes because they want it up for years. I mean, look at the beauty of this wall covering. Okay, if you guessed that it costs a lot of money, you're right. This is what people are opting for now in their homes, high-end homes, commercial grade wallpaper. This is fire rated. This stuff doesn't burn right away, okay? So let's get to our wrinkle. Here's a scrap piece of this wall covering. Remember, there's our wrinkle that we have yet to get out. Let me show you how this happens. So you glue your wallpaper, and then that's what happens. That here is what happened here. I guarantee you. You know, you take it off your table and a little was hanging over it, and you get one of these terrible wrinkles. That's what we're dealing with right here. See that? But you know what? Let's test my theory, okay? What the heck? Did I wrinkle it enough for you? I don't want anybody here to think that a wrinkle is the end of the world. Okay? Let me glue it up for you, and then we're going to see if we can get these wrinkles out. So I put paste on the back of my piece of wallpaper, and granted, it's a mess. It is a mess. For those of you who don't know, this is a selvage. It's a protective strip in case somebody stores the wallpaper standing up. Well, you have that edge to protect it. Okay, that's one of the reasons for the selvage. So you're saying, well, Spencer, not bad. No, it's bad. Look at that. Now, let's get our heat. think? Not too bad. Let's do a little more. I love tools that are made wrong. Why would you put a switch when you have a hand that goes here to control the thing? Bad place. Switch should be at the top or something. What do you think? Shall we clean it off so that you can give me a passing or failing grade here? Let's just assume that the selvage is being cut off because I'm cooking the glue on it, which is a no-no. So far, not too bad, huh? Watch this. Okay, hopefully that's our last pass with the heat. And guess what? I think it is. Okay. As you can see, the results are astounding. I do the video so that no one who handles this type of thick commercial vinyl panics, as I've seen it in my career from people who have mishandled commercial vinyl and wrinkled it thinking it was ruined. Now, let's get the wrinkle out over here. See it? I go around the wrinkle first, right in the middle, back off, go around it again, right in the middle, back off, go around it, right in the middle, back off. Feel it? Not too hot, which is, at first, you don't want it that hot, right? Is it still there? Yeah, it's still there. Okay, go around the wrinkle, right in the middle, pull back. Go around it. Nice and slow. flour right in the middle. Pull back. That should sufficiently do it. Oh, it's nice and warm. Not too hot yet. Let's give it one more pass. I think I can still see it right here. Let's give it one more pass. Nobody would see it, but you and I see it, right? I'm 5 inches away. I don't want to get too close. It's already very warm. It's not hot. It's just very warm. I don't want to blast it with heat. See if we can do it just with this. Alright? Okay, one more time. Looking at right around here. You know, sometimes you can overdo it because if you're a perfectionist, be careful. Sometimes you try to be so perfect and you mess it up. Okay, folks, that wrinkle is out. Okay, and that's how you do it, all right? I don't want you to panic if your vinyl gets wrinkled.